Um, so let's see, I'll just repeat the first few sections. So Dalton is a cross-platform desktop application, but if you want, you can also access it using a web browser. The focus is on collaborative protein design. I'll go a bit more over each we do now. User-centric and promote community collab sharing, and we try to help it integrate with pre-existing tools and file standards. So here's like a real quick overview of the tools that are available. One of the cool things is the search and load area. So here you can just type in whatever structure you want. You don't even have to use very specific terms or the file names. You can just use like natural language, and immediately it'll kind of look through various databases, and when you see the one you want, click it and the structure will load in the editor. Next, you have your sort of library of work button, and that's essentially whatever you and your teammates are working on, sort of a history of the structure. So instead of having to look through your computer where the different structures are, they're all just kind of shown there as a gallery, and you can quickly jump back into work on whatever version of a model you may have been working on recently. And then the messages area lets you share messages with others, but you can embed structures within the messages, and again, immediately load the structures within the editor. And to the right, we have the various common editing tools that you need to do the modeling. Things from selecting different chains to removing amino acids, adding atoms, changing the color. We're still kind of building out which tools are and which functions are like most useful to people. Okay, so obviously we want to integrate with the wealth of, things that are available already pre-made by the community. So we want to support all the standard files. As I mentioned, the search function that kind of integrates with the KEGG API, dbget. If you were at VisB, we showed how to kind of use it in conjunction with CollabFold protein design. Create a new structure and then immediately go into the editor and make fine-tune changes. Another thing that we really like is the export of object files. So you can take your model into the renderer of your choice. We really like Procreate, but then you can kind of, use all the things that are available to you on these external renderers to make things as pretty as you want. Okay, now comes the sort of hard part. We're going to do a live demo. So I'm going to try to switch the screen to the live demo now. 1 second. Okay, let's see how this works. Should be spinning. It might be a little choppy on the video. It's not necessary. Your frame rate should be pretty good in person. It looks 3D, but it's actually, you can see, we mostly just use 2D graphics, and we use shader techniques to kind of make it appear 3D. This allows even like laptops that aren't super high performance to load pretty significant structures. So let me see if we can do the search function here for you guys. So if we just, Morlin, which is a molecule involved in some rare diseases. So it'll find something, you click it, and immediately see the molecules sort of and loaded. You can try some of our pre-made color schemes on it if you want. And so that's the search function here, and you can go back and search for something else if you want. Let me show you the messages function.
Mo, just a quick point. We are kind of running tight on a tight schedule, so if you can please try to show the quick cool features and wrap up, that'll be great.
Okay, I'll just show you the messages function. So it's kind of similar to email. So you'll have the different messages by whoever you're working with and collaborating with on your team. If you click a message, blah, 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 are talking about it. But what's cool is as soon as there's a structure in the message, you can click that. Similarly, it'll load up that in a sec, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and I think that should be good for now. You also have like a feed of new structures that are being added by people that are on your team or that you're collaborating with. So yeah, we'll hope to release this to data to the public and the BioVis community. Maybe later this year. So yeah, let's wrap it up there, I guess.
Well, thank you so much. Can we please thank Mo real quickly? And can we please set up the next presenter while I want to open the floor for a quick question, if there is any. It seems like we don't have a question for you in the audience, but I have a very quick question / probably a request. I think the first few minutes of your presentation were a little choppy. If you can do a very quick 1 or 2 line summarization of the tool that you're building, that'll be really helpful for the audiences.
Sure. So Dalton is a cross-platform desktop application for collaborative protein design. So it supports PDB, MMSIF files, and it's very lightweight, and you should be able to run it on laptops. And yeah, it's a work in progress right now, and we'll be trying to release like a beta for everyone soon.